Thanks to LG for sponsoring today's video. So it's been about 5 years since we upgraded our TV and audio, so we finally made the jump. So check it out, you guys. We upgraded to the 77-inch LG OLED G4. Now this is part of LG's G lineup, so it has the super slim profile, so it hugs the wall, stays really close, kind of flat against it, so your images look like they're just coming right off of the wall. And with an OLED panel this big, you know watching content is going to look great on here. Underneath it, we've got the LG Soundbar S95TR, which is a 9.1.5 surround sound system. This thing is absolutely insane. It's got 3 upward firing Dolby Atmos speakers, which I've never seen before. Usually you've got like the 2, but it's got this center channel over here, which allows for clearer dialogue when watching content. So this thing is an absolute beast, and it's crazy loud. Now, obviously we have tons of experience with surround sound systems, but I was never able to quite get it to work here in our own living room because we've got a pretty unorthodox setup over here. As you can see, we've got our TV and sound system over here on the left side, but on the right is where we sit. It's not like a TV is directly in front of us, so it kind of makes it weird when you want to add rear speakers. Thankfully though, LG's got AI in their soundbar, which makes this all possible. Listen, man, with everything. So our rear speakers, instead of being like behind the couch, they're actually over here and over here. And check it out, like this is a weird position for these kind of speakers. They're not even honestly leveled. This is a little bit further up, that one's further back. But thankfully, AI can just calibrate all of this using the microphones on the actual soundbar to create the optimal listening experience no matter where these are positioned. So even though these are in pretty unconventional spots, the S95TR is supposed to precisely analyze the room's dimensions and the location of both of these rear speakers and then adjust to the optimal sound settings. Now, we're ready to try this feature out on camera, so let's give it a shot.
So everything we've heard now here.
It's not even, it's not even a calibrated setting.
Oh.
They just changed the name of this show, which is crazy. Okay. Let's pump this up a little bit. So, I mean, it's not my first time listening to it, so I have a good idea. But now, let's actually go ahead and calibrate it to see what the difference is like. So of course, it has an app, so AI room calibration. Hold your smartphone and sit at the location where you usually sit. Oh, and you can see before calibration and after calibration. Interesting. I can hear that better after calibration than before. It's not even a big distance between the two. Yeah, because I was listening, honestly, I was listening out for that one the most to see if the volume would increase, and it did. And if you're happy with what it did, you hit apply and boom, your audio is calibrated. So we finally got surround sound in here, and we finally got... Yeah, right now would be a good time to turn the volume up. So now we finally have a surround sound system in the living room, and we finally have a beautiful OLED TV to go with it. So we're finally gonna get really great picture quality, 120 frames per second when it comes to console gaming, as well as access to a few other gaming settings. And speaking of settings, it also has built-in integration with the S95TR. So that means right here when I open up my settings and I go into sound, I have access to all of the settings I need for my soundbar built right in. So that means going into all the different sound presets depending on what I'm watching. I can even go into the kind of configuration I want with the speakers. So there's a really cool feature called WOW Orchestra. So WOW Orchestra is a little different, right? So you've got the TV audio that you can listen to on its own, which is gonna sound fine, but with WOW Orchestra, it synchronizes the TV audio with the soundbar audio, as well as those rear speakers, and creates a way better listening experience. All right, so check it out. Right now, this is what it's gonna sound like with just the TV audio. Yeah. All right, that's huge. Massive difference. Wow, Orchestra. I just like that I can hit the settings button and then jump into the kind of audio I want. I can just control it all from here. And you know you've got it active whenever you see that WOW Orchestra in the corner. So this soundbar has a feature called WOWcast. So it can pair with the TV wirelessly. So that way we can get rich audio without having to use an HDMI cable if we don't want to, or any other wires. Which is nice if you just want to be able to free up one of the HDMI ports in the back and use that for something like another console or whatever else you want to connect to your TV. And when you're using that WOW Orchestra feature where you've got the TV audio and soundbar audio playing at the same time, you're still gonna get perfectly clean, synchronized audio because it is a WOWcast device, so we don't have to worry about any issues with audio. Now, obviously, this is going to up the way we watch anything here from now on, but another dope feature is the fact that while we have all of those standard sound profiles that you can pick from, there's one called AI Sound Pro. With something like that, it can boost the dialogue if you're watching maybe a movie, or it can boost the crowd cheering when, you know, somebody scores a goal. All kinds of different sounds it'll boost up depending on the kind of content that you're watching, and just highlight the most exciting parts. Now, this combo is gonna be great for us here when we're watching movies together or watching shows, but we also just like to listen to music in here and, you know, have a little dance party. You like that? Yeah. I'm gonna put it up some more. Yeah. Adrian, did you like that? We give it a pass with thumbs up? Yeah? So being able to listen to personal audio is a big deal for us. And this gives us the ability to do that because it not only has Bluetooth, but it also has AirPlay if you have an Apple device, and you can cast to it as well if you're on Android. Now, the S95TR is definitely our jam over here. Wireless audio, great sound, surround sound, love this thing. But LG also has another option for folks who maybe want a completely different look, and that's the LG SG10TY. Check it out, you guys. This thing is just crazy. This is a soundbar, and it's super flat. Now, something like this is meant to go alongside the LG Evo G series. So having one of LG's super flat TVs and a super flat wall-mounted soundbar to go with it is kind of next level. You'll be able to mount this thing right under it so that you have like this really flat to the wall aesthetic while also really enhancing your visual and audio experience. This thing is absolutely crazy, and I gotta find a way to get it into the studio. Now, LG has a couple of other cool options if you wanna mount your TV, but don't wanna attach the soundbar to your wall. For the QNED TVs, you've got the LG QNED Synergy bracket that works with the LG S90TY, and it's an easy to install option if you want that clean look. And if you're on the OLED side of things, you have the OLED Synergy bracket that comes with the LG Soundbar SC9S. Now, this one is pretty cool because you can use it as a TV stand or while the TV is mounted to the wall. And I'll be sure to include these down below as well. But that about wraps it up, you guys. We are set. Should we do like a full refresh of the smart home? Like, you guys really like the smart home tour that we did years and years ago. So let me know what you guys think with a comment down below. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Finally though, I'm ready to watch some TV down here.